Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Coming up on today's news, CMSD is stepping up its efforts to boost student attendance and enrollment while engaging the community in a new way. Then, on Cleveland's East Side, a group of talented local artists has come together to create a mural that not only beautifies the neighborhood, but also tells its own story. And later, we'll take you to the annual PickelFest celebration downtown on the Mall. But first, Cleveland's Cudell Recreation Center hosted a unique voter engagement event dubbed Turn Up Your Vote, aimed at boosting civic participation across Cleveland's westside neighborhoods.
What we did is we sent out notices to everybody in Ward 11 and Ward 15. We're jointing this, we're coupling this event with Jenny Spencer from Ward 15 to everybody that's registered and isn't registered in 3 or 4 precincts to bring them down here to make sure that they are registered. If they're not registered, get them to register to vote.
The event drew participation from public officials and leaders of various community organizations, including nonprofits. These diverse stakeholders united in their message to encourage voter turnout across all age groups for the upcoming election.
I don't care if you're 18 or 81, your voice matters. You have political power. You got to do that by exercising your right to vote.
I want my constituents to know how important your voices are, and I need to hear from you. Mayor Bibb is in this room behind me. He needs to hear from you. We need to hold our elected leaders accountable, and your voice is your vote.
Cannot go backwards. We have to vote. So please, our youth, please get out and vote. I did a Tamir Rice pledge in 2020 when he turned 18 years old. And it just was reminding me how he should have been able to vote when he turned 18 and it was taken away from him. So please get out and vote. Please exercise your rights. Please use your voice. Your voice is power. Please get out and vote.
It is a civic responsibility, it's a civic duty, and we want to play our role in making sure that we motivate people to come out.
Organizers emphasized that unregistered voters still have time to participate in the upcoming election. They also highlighted opportunities for citizens to amplify civic engagement through volunteer efforts.
Starting next Tuesday, which is October 8th, and we'll be there to the 4th of November. And if you want to come out and volunteer, we got plenty of work for you.
For TV20, this is Alex Pickturna.
Residents of Ohio can register to vote or check their registration status online through the Secretary of State's website. Alternatively, registration forms are available at local boards of elections, public libraries, and many government offices. The deadline to register for upcoming elections is typically 30 days prior to Election Day. For more detailed information, voters are encouraged to visit voteohio.gov or contact their county board of elections. Some new, affordable modular homes are coming to the North Shore Collinwood neighborhood, thanks in part to Habitat for Humanity. Habitat for Humanity, along with Champion Homes and Ward 8 Councilman Mike Polensek, teamed up to break ground on the site where 10 modular homes will soon be built.
Let's dig in. 1, 2, 3. All right. Keep going. Do one more. Good. Yeah, one more.
It was Councilman Polensek who identified the 1.7-acre property in the North Shore Collinwood neighborhood, and he worked to ensure the project went forward, with council approving the sale of the city-owned parcel of land.
Right here, as I stand in North Shore Collinwood along with you, this neighborhood has been besieged by LLCs from out of Ohio, out of the country, who are buying up, the 2-family homes are buying up homes in our community. I want to see Clevelanders live in our homes again. That's what I want to see. And I can't stress that enough.
The 10 new homes in Ward 8 will all be 1,350 square foot, 3 beds, 2 baths, homes with full basements and garage. But these homes will be built with aging in place in mind and will be also Energy Star certified. The officers of Cleveland's 3rd District were recently awarded for their continued commitment to keeping the city of Cleveland safe and prosperous for all her residents.
Tonight we'll hear about acts of heroism, compassion, and all-around great police work. It goes without saying that there are officers that are not here tonight that are worthy of awards and commendations and acknowledgement. We all know that. There's just so many great things going on in this district and every single officer in the 3rd District's contributing to that.
I know firsthand that none of you in uniform in here, not one of you, do the job for thanks. I know you don't do the job for accolades, and I know you don't do the job for pats on the back. But it's important from an administration standpoint to say that we appreciate you. We appreciate everything that you do.
You dedicated yourselves day in and day out to provide safety and, as was said, excellence. So again, congratulations to everyone this evening. We again are your family, and it's always a privilege to be with you tonight.
There is never a time that I come to the 3rd District and you see the smiling faces, you see the hands working together, civilians and police. Come on, y'all, let's talk about that. Civilians and police, and it warms you up inside to know that you have a real partnership between the community and the police here in the 3rd District.
Never has there been a time I reached out to 3rd District, it wasn't somebody who responded. Never has there been a time when I had an issue, a resident brought it to me, I was able to get a response. You and your team, 3rd District, is by far the best police division in this state.
TV20 would like to congratulate all the officers who were awarded. You can find the full award ceremony airing on TV20 or on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. In celebration of National Co-Responder and Crisis Responder Week, the specialized responders from the Cleveland Division of Police were honored at a ceremony in the Red Room of Cleveland City Hall. Cleveland Mayor Justin Bitt presented the team with the mayoral proclamation.
I want to extend this official mayoral proclamation celebrating the recognition of National Co-Responder and Crisis Responder Week in the city of Cleveland. And again, on behalf of my cabinet and the residents, thank you for all that you do to keep our community safe and secure with a compassionate response to serve our residents. Proud of all your work. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Cleveland Safety Director Wayne Drummond remarked how important the co-responder and crisis responders are to Cleveland residents.
Again, I don't think there's enough emphasis placed on the type of work that they're doing on a regular basis. And I say it all the time. I said it as a deputy chief, I said it as the chief, I'm now saying it as a safety director. We are a totally different police department. We really are. I say it over and over again.
TV20 would like to extend a big thank you to the men and women of the co-responder and crisis responder teams. Coming up after the break, we'll check out the new mural going up on Cleveland's East Side, and later we will celebrate all things pickles at this year's PickelFest. Stay tuned.
Hello, I am Michelle Pomerantz, Chief of Education for the great city of Cleveland. With the school year back in full swing, we would like to extend an invitation to parents, alumni, community members, and local leaders to apply for one of the 3 vacant seats on the Cleveland Metropolitan School Board. The Board of Education serves as the governing body of the Cleveland Municipal School District. The board's responsibilities include setting school district policy, approving the school district budget, establishing district goals and accountability standards, and promoting parent, family, and community involvement in the schools. Currently, there are 3 openings on the school board, and with recent news of the 3-star rating on the state report card, now is a good time to join the school board and continue the momentum of educational gains. The school board meets every other Tuesday with time off in the summer. To see eligibility requirements or to apply, please visit the City of Cleveland's website at clevelandohio.gov and search for CMSD. And remember, together we will accomplish great things.
October isn't just about colorful leaves and Halloween fun. Did you know it's also National Indoor Air Quality Awareness Month? That's right. We spend a whopping 90% of our time indoors, so the air we breathe inside our homes and workplaces is critical to our health. Take a moment this month to evaluate your living and working spaces. Is your air quality as good as it could be? Simple actions like keeping a clean home, changing air filters, using ventilation fans, and using a kitchen hood while cooking, and even removing your shoes at the door can make a big difference. Poor indoor air quality can lead to serious health issues, but the good news is you have the power to improve it. Consider preventative maintenance, healthy home habits, and investing in air quality monitors to keep your environment safe. Remember, clean air means a healthier you. So let's all take a step toward better indoor air quality this October. Your lungs will thank you.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. CMSD is stepping up its efforts to boost student attendance and enrollment while engaging the community in a new way. The school district held a special pep rally at the Arnold Pinkney East Professional Center with a mix of excitement and historic announcements. Students, parents, teachers, and community members came together for CMSD's Step Up Community Rally with the goal of inspiring greater student attendance, increasing enrollment, and strengthening ties within the community.
Today we are at the Step Up for Cleveland attendance, for Cleveland engagement, and to make a choice. Today marks the beginning of a year-long attendance campaign and launch, and it's so fitting that we do it in September, National Attendance Awareness Month.
CMSD emphasized the importance of improving student participation, encouraging parents to ensure their children attend class regularly, and engage in the learning process.
One of the most important things somebody can do is to come to school every day. We know that the education is the passport to your future, and the idea of attendance is that stamp that you get so that you can make sure that you do everything you can to come to school every day.
The rally also marked a historic moment for CMSD. For the first time ever, the district earned 3 stars on the state report card, a major achievement in the district's history.
The 3 stars on the Ohio State Report Card mean that they have met state standards. This is an honor to be here. It's an honor to speak on behalf of Dr. Morgan and Mayor Bibb, and as the Chief of Education, I couldn't be more thrilled.
We are closing the achievement gap for our scholars, and we know that it is because our families have stepped up and rise to the challenge. And so we're happy here to celebrate our 3-star rating as well.
As the rally wrapped up, the message was clear. Cleveland schools are on the rise, and the entire community has a role to play in keeping the momentum going. This is great news for CMSD. Their push for higher enrollment and community engagement continues as they look to build on the success of this rally. In an effort to revitalize Cleveland's East Side, a group of talented local artists have come together to create a mural that not only beautifies the neighborhood, but also tells its story. The project, called Elevate the East, aims to bring residents together and celebrate the rich history of this vibrant area.
So we are working on this project here called Elevate the East, and this is through a project through Land Studios and Greater RTA, Greater Cleveland RTA, and Burton Bell Carr.
It's more than just a splash of color, it's a movement. The Elevate the East mural is turning heads on Cleveland's East Side, and for a good reason. This piece of public art showcases the pride, resilience, and diversity of the neighborhood.
We've been getting a lot of love from people in the neighborhood, from beeping their horn to stopping by to take pictures and asking us, about the project and kind of the vision and the story behind it.
Local artists collaborated with residents to help design a work that reflects the area's deep-rooted history, while also looking towards a brighter future.
We're just trying to illustrate our design that we, submitted to the community, and we all kind of worked together with them on what they wanted to see represented on this mural.
Ever since I was younger, I always dreamed about painting this wall. We used to catch a couple tags on here, but then RTA would buff it off already, right? So now for us to actually be painting this legitimately, and on the legal side, I think it's great. And to have us out here doing this is just a contribution to us, being part of our neighborhood and lifting our community up, man, and all city, We gotta lift it all at once, so. Yeah.
Elevate the East is part of a broader initiative aimed at revitalizing Cleveland's East Side. Organizers hope that by investing in public art, they can inspire pride in the neighborhood and spark further development.
The importance of bringing a beautiful mural into a neighborhood such as this, and really any neighborhood that might lack color, might lack inspiration, diversity, that lack representation, I think it's very important to kind of shine a light on what the neighborhood is about, the history, things that mean something to the neighborhood, something that people can be proud of. I think public art can help inspire, help tell stories in general, and really just give people a sense of pride in their community.
What an incredible project. And if you'd like to see the mural in person, it's located on Woodhill, right near Woodland Avenue. Understanding tenant and landlord rights is crucial for fostering healthy housing relationships in Cleveland. To address this need, the Cleveland Housing Court recently hosted an educational clinic offering both tenants and landlords an opportunity to learn about available resources within the city. Here's TV20's Alex McTurna with the story.
Knowledge is power. So I believe that the more we come out into the community, the more the community knows about their rights as landlords and tenants, the more they know about housing court and how to navigate housing court. It empowers them to pretty much be the best citizen, best tenant they can be, as well as the landlords.
While the tenant-landlord dynamic is important, the relationship between tenants, their homes, and their communities is paramount. Cleveland-based organizations are working to ensure tenants are aware of available assistance when confronting issues like lead paint hazards or potential eviction.
So we actually help with prevention and education throughout the city in regards to lead. So we help property owners, tenants, and residents of any kind within the city of Cleveland understanding the lead process, lead certification, resources that may be available, financial assistance, and getting the lead safe certification process. Just helping our city out when it comes to questions and concerns regarding lead.
Having a home is so important. And when someone is evicted or has that process, they lose that stability. And it's stability for their family, their kids, their grandparents, their parents. You know, it is really the bedrock of being a good person in the community and being able to really move forward. So we represent folks in our RTC program, as well as just general evictions in the city of Cleveland.
For those unable to attend the clinic, Cleveland officials are promoting the city's recently upgraded 311 system. This centralized service hub allows citizens to file various municipal complaints and access city services efficiently.
It gives the tenants an opportunity and just general citizens of the city of Cleveland to put complaints in about dead animals, report abandoned vehicles, and report issues with their properties if they have roof issues or anything that's life safety on the interior of the property or the exterior of the property.
For TV20, this is Alex McTurna.
Thanks, Alex. Coming up after the break, it's pickles, pickles, pickles at this year's PickelFest. And then some of the cutest babies you've ever seen took part in a crawling race. Stay tuned to see who won. We'll be right back.
My name is Dulce Sanchez. I am proud to be a member of the Hispanic Advisory Committee and to work with the Hispanic Liaison through the Department of Community Relations. It is wonderful to see our community come together to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month at Cleveland City Hall. Hispanic Heritage Month runs from September 15th to October 15th and honors Hispanics' American history, culture, and contributions. It began in 1968 as a week-long celebration and was expanded to a month in 1988. This year, we're hosting several special events here at City Hall, like the opening ceremony, September 13th, where we kick off with a celebration of our culture and history, Hispanic Senior Day, and October 4th, honoring our elders and their contributions to the community, and our closing ceremony on October 11th, wrapping up with reflections and hopes for the future. Thanks to the Department of Community Relations and the Hispanic Liaison for supporting these events and helping us celebrate our vibrant heritage. Let's continue to honor our past, celebrate our present, and look forward to a bright future in the vibrant city of Cleveland.
Hello, I'm Dr. Dave Margolius, Director of Public Health for the City of Cleveland. In this role, my #1 priority is reducing the smoking rate in the City of Cleveland. Unfortunately, Cleveland's smoking rate is 35%, the highest in the nation. and smoking remains the leading preventable cause of death, disability, and disease in our country. But I believe we can change that. Did you know that the majority of people who smoke actually want to quit? It's just so difficult, especially menthol cigarettes. And it's our residents who are specifically targeted by big tobacco. The outcomes are devastating on our collective health. Smoking too often leads to premature disease and needless suffering. If you have loved ones who smoke, please help them quit. And if you are a smoker, please know that help is available. We have a long list of options to help you successfully kick the habit. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Together, I know we can reduce smoking rates in Cleveland. Thank you.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. The City of Cleveland recently held its annual Family Day Fair for its public employees and their families at Burke Lakefront Airport. Let's go to TV20's Alex McTurna with the story.
Celebrating its third year, the Family Day Fair provided attendees with complimentary meals, opportunities to socialize with colleagues, and access to various wellness resources.
So we used to do little small summer fairs during the summer. And then we thought, why keep doing like small little fairs in different locations for the city? Why don't we just do one major fair for all City of Cleveland employees, put it in a huge place, bring out different activities for the employees, a lot of resources, a lot of vendors, so they can just come down and fellowship and get information about from their medical plan to chair massages to bouncy houses.
In an effort to engage employees, the City of Cleveland encouraged attendees to explore the full range of resources available at the Family Day Fair.
So this is our family boarding pass, and what happens with the boarding pass, we have a lovely amount of vendors. You go through, you get to talk to our vendors, and they're for the family. We have banking needs, we have services for employees, health and wellness. And so we go around and we talk to these people and we get goodies from them, and in exchange for that, they sign off on the boarding pass. Once the boarding pass is complete, they go over to the table, put it in, and they are entered into a drawing for lovely prizes.
For TV20, this is Alex McTurna.
Thanks, Alex. Well, PickelFest returned to Cleveland this month for another delightful year.
Hosted by Greater Cleveland volunteers, PickelFest is a community-driven event that embodies the spirit of service. This unique festival is organized by Volunteers for Volunteers, with all proceeds dedicated to fostering future volunteer opportunities throughout Cleveland.
All the money that we raise here today goes back to some of our programming, helps us market for more volunteers so that we can distribute the need work.
This year's PickelFest offered a diverse array of pickle-inspired delicacies, catering to a wide range of tastes. Visitors could sample everything from pickle pizza to pickle-infused beverages. For those with a sweet tooth, even chocolate-covered pickles were on the menu.
Pickle pizza was really good.
Oh yeah, it was delicious.
Really good. But I know there's like pickle barbecue sauce I really want to try, so I gotta find that.
She's the one obsessed with pickles. Yeah. I just drive.
The music's been really good. It's a really nice day. You know, all the pickles you can eat pretty much. Pickle beer, I mean everything, just pickles. It's nice to be around like-minded pickle lovers.
For those who relish a challenge, PickelFest offered more than just casual snacking. The event featured a pickle eating competition, allowing enthusiasts to test their taste bud endurance in a spirited contest.
Go, 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 go! Allie is our pickle eating competition winner!
For TV20, this is Alex McTurna.
Finally, in recognition of National Infant Mortality Awareness Month, local organizations in Cleveland are leading initiatives to educate new families on this important health issue. Let's go now to Alex McTurna for this story.
Mothers and their young children from across Cleveland were invited to participate in the annual Baby Buggy Walk and Crawl hosted by local nonprofit Merrick House. The event provided an opportunity for new and expecting parents to come together, connect with the community, and access valuable resources.
So Merrick House is a community center. We've been around over 100 years. And right now we have our early childhood education program. So we have a daycare, and we also have the Moms First program. We have our youth programming, youth entrepreneurship. We have a new program named TAP, which is the Affinity Pulse, and that program is for co-parenting parents and fatherhood.
One of Merrick House's lead programs for new mothers is Moms First, which provides both practical and medical resources. The initiative connects families with home visits, parenting classes, and connections to prenatal and postpartum care.
So when I first started the program, Natalie would come to my home and she would check Eliana out. She would weigh her. She would ask me if I was in need of anything from diapers to breast pumps to anything. Give me tremendous resources. I'd say in the beginning, she helped me get into this program and tell me about all the different programs, because if you're a mom in Cleveland, you'd be weary about going to certain events, and this one definitely is a good one. I would recommend to all the moms.
For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Thanks, Alex. What a cute, adorable story. They're little babies. We are constantly uploading new content on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. You can also connect with TV20 Cleveland on your favorite social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thank you for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.